So
I'm saying, but he wants to do Formula One.
Yeah. So I was going to tell you Formula One. So now he has a better shot at being a starting quarterback for the Denver Broncos than he does driving for Formula One.
It's that.
Now, just so you know, there's 20. Ready for this? There's 26 in the world.
26.
I'm just curious, how would Brendan feel if the first time he brought up Tiger and Brendan's hope and dream of Tiger becoming the next fucking Otani? I wonder how Brendan would feel if Brian started reeling out the statistics of how many kids don't make it in the MLB, how many kids get cut and all this shit. I wonder how he would feel if Brian went on a big, massive negativity tirade about how unlikely it is his son will ever become a professional athlete. I wonder how Brendan would feel if that happened to him.
Drivers in the world.
Pretty big sport.
Is that true?
Yeah, it's 26.
It's such a massive sport. People don't realize how big it is in Europe and stuff.
Well, I think they do. I think they do. But
there are 26 in the world.
26.
That's incredible.
That's why they make all the money. They're balling, but it's also, they're all like fucking Nepo babies. They're so rich, all of them.
That's not true. Not all Formula One drivers are really rich. That's completely not true.
Wow, 20 full-time Formula One drivers. That's insane. So I probably shouldn't get him into that sport.
Or do.
Oh, yeah. Talk about Formula One drivers, actually. Because I've been watching so many videos of people fucking Ferrari F40s ever since I saw fucking Tyler, the creator, has got his own one. He's got a fucking Ferrari F40 in his own fucking collection in that video that he did recently for his new song. I forgot the name of it. I've been just watching tons of people driving, reviewing, talking about the Ferrari F40. I saw former Formula One champion Nico Rosenberg actually was driving one around fucking Monaco. I think he's got a video on his YouTube channel. He hasn't updated his YouTube channel in a while. I think it's been about a year and shit. But he's got an old video. Nico Rosenberg. If you know F1, you know who Nico Rosenberg is. He's got a video on his YouTube channel where he drives a Ferrari F40. And you know how he got one? I guess he parks his car in some underground parking place in Monaco. And the guy next to him in the garage had a fucking Ferrari F40. And he just left the fucking post-it note on there and said, "Hey, I'm Nico Rosenberg, former world champion. I'd love to drive your car." And the person got back to him and let him drive it. And honestly, he was tearing that shit apart on the Monaco streets. It's so fucking cool seeing a former F1 driver. I think there's a video actually of Lewis Hamilton doing that. Honestly, it's so cool seeing F1 drivers drive regular cars. He was whipping that thing. Around Monaco. It was fucking wild. There's one scene towards the end. If you want to watch the best thing, watch the best clip is towards the end. If you see the video of Nico Rosberg driving the F40, towards the end, right? He's driving, Monaco, really narrow streets and shit, right? He's driving down a road, it's a one-way road. And obviously, he wants to give the people in front of him advantage because, there's more cars there. So he decides to reverse. He's reversing at like 60 miles per hour, bro. Man, he's reversing super fast. Calm as a cucumber. Reversing is like, I don't know, 2 million, 5 million plus car. Reversing. Like, I was like, oh, I'll be so, I don't know how scared I'd be, like, even sitting in that car, let alone reversing it the way he was doing. I was like, it was so fucking fantastic to see. Nico Rosberg was a fucking legend. But anyway, let's continue.
Yeah, so he can be a spectator. So he can be an educated spectator.
Lewis Hamilton's dad was dead broke, took 2 jobs and made it happen.
Really?
Yeah.
That kid is so amazing. You ever tell you how Taron Butler said he's the best shooter? When the first time he ever shot, he would look like an expert because of his ability to his reaction time with his eyes.
It's hand-eye coordination is wild. But yeah, his dad took out and that's why his dad was like, "Listen, I'm busting my ass to make sure you had all these, like, you're talking about a youth level." He's like, "I'm busting my ass to drive you all over this."
What a gamble!
Get you the car.
What a gamble!
Yeah, but that's what you do.
It's like playing the lottery.
Not really. If your kid's that into it, you got to run with it, man.
You run with it.
You got to fucking whatever it takes. So
he's trying to act like Lewis Hamilton. He's trying to make parallels between Tiger Schaub and Lewis Hamilton, isn't it? Fair enough, I guess. If your kid's into it, is your kid into it though, or are you making your kid into it? Like, to this day, I'm not even sure Tiger even loves baseball. I think Tiger just likes spending time with his dad. I think Tiger's clearly, Brendan loves Tiger. That's his favorite. But also Tiger loves Brendan. That's his favorite parent. They have a very close bond, I'm sure of it. I'm still not even sure Tiger Schaub likes playing baseball. I'm not even sure of that. I'm not even convinced. I think he just loves hanging out with his dad, you know? I think so. So it's like, is he really into it, or are you really into it?
I was like, let's do
You
it.
start with go-karts?
But his dad said, listen, I'm busting my ass. You have to win. You got to win. So that's why he won. Same shit.
That doesn't work all the time, though, bro. That doesn't work all the time. That's not the kind of thing you want to say to it. To be fair, in my experience, or from what I've gleaned, most professional athletes either say they don't want their kid to pursue a career in professional athletics, or professional sports, sorry, or they're very kind of hands-off on their kids. They don't drive them as much as they were driven, because they know how much damage it did to them. Like, they were successful in spite of some of the abuses or some of the, toxic whatever it may be. But I think Brendan is it's not a special case, but Brendan's a case of like someone that never made it at the top echelon of sports. So he's got that mindset. So he believes those things. Those motivational quotes you see or those videos you see on YouTube about how horrible, the Williams sisters' dad were when he was coming up and shit. It's like, well, I bet you any money, if you sat down Serena and Venus Williams, they would tell you that they would never probably treat their daughters, their sons, if they're going to tennis, the way their dad treated them. But they made it at the top levels. Brendan didn't. I think there's a correlation there. The people that don't make it at the top levels have this weird idea that the reason why they didn't make it is because their dad wasn't really like, hey, if you don't score this touchdown, you're not eating today. It's like, that doesn't really help, like, kids make it in spite of that, but that doesn't really help them make it. Let's just be real about that. But hey, what do I know? Plus, your kids are fucking rich. You know what I mean? So that's also a fucking hurdle. You know what I mean? Like, if Tiger doesn't make it in baseball, he's set still. He doesn't, it's not make or break. Some kids that, like, that's all they have to get themselves out of the hood, to get themselves out of the slum. So it's a different thing as well there. I don't think he accounts for that. I don't think he, wrangles that in his mind. Like, you're buying your kid ATVs for Christmas. Maybe buying your kid ATVs for Christmas and fucking Nike Dunks is doing more damage to their ability to become pros than you think. I wonder. At least buy them one and let them share. Like, Tiger and Boston are probably they're not that far apart in age. Why do they need one each? Just make them share one. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, whatever. Rich people shit.
I tell Tiger the same thing.
Wow.
You got to perform it. If I'm going to dedicate all this shit, we're going to be out here and sacrificing and missing lunches, dinners and all this shit and birthday parties. You got to do well, man.
That's not good. That's not a good way to treat. That's not a good way to sort of encourage your child. Number one, I don't think you should be pushing your kid to make it professionally. I think you should be encouraging your kid to play the sport that they're into. And if it happens to go that way, cool. But I think if your kid's under 14, they don't need to know about professional anything. They should be having fun. Obviously, along the way, they're really good. They get noticed and they keep getting picked or placed in teams that you would deem to be on the way to being professional. That's okay. But I don't think your dad should be at home telling you, hey, you have to do this or you won't make the Mets. It's like, what the fuck? What type of pressure is that? I don't need that. I don't need that on my fucking head. Let me play the game, like, be fun. Like, I don't know, like, what?
Yeah. Otherwise, what are we do? Otherwise, just play rec. Go be like everybody else. Go do rec.
Yeah.
That's the difference.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Big up Paladro. Big up Paladro. Big up Paladro. See, he just said, if I'm going to sacrifice, it's always about Papa. Exactly. Big up friend of the show. That's what I mean. Parents almost shouldn't even be at games. Friend of the show. Thank you. This is what I mean. Almost parents shouldn't even be at the games, much less care about the outcome. Exactly. Big up Don Dotter. Tiger, the nepo baby of podcast parents, if he's going to be pro anything sports. Yeah, exactly. That's a good point though. Brendan's had like a 20 plus career in podcasting, nearly 20 years. He's got you'd imagine he's done his 10,000 hours. He's got his black belt in fucking podcasting. If there's one thing he's going to inherit, it's a podcast, not athletic ability, you'd imagine. Especially we've seen Brendan run. Big up Eduardo Madeira. Wagwan, my G. I would have loved it if Papa flipped his kids JTV. That would have been hilarious, isn't it? Before they even got a chance to open it, he's already riding it around, damaging it, fucking up the fucking cushions, and he fucking flips it and breaks it. Imagine. and it's the last one. No more in stock for Christmas. That would have been hilarious.
That's when you get those outliers.
That's amazing.
Yeah, his dad. The story's wild with his dad. Yeah. Did you ever see Lewis Hamilton? He met a kid. Now, who knows? This could be rumors. I think the kid's dad to this, but the kid goes up to him and he goes, "Man, Lewis, I want to be just like you." He goes, "How old are you?" He goes, 10. He goes, "Too late."
Damn. What? What?
Yeah.
Really? Too late.
Yeah,
That's
you're
kind of
right.
like tennis.
Yeah. He always related to tennis. Yeah, I hear you.
Well,
Yeah. We're talking about cool shit, and then you always bring up tennis.
tennis is
That's
a worldwide sport.
Yeah. Right?
God damn it.
No, you have to take that
Like
back.
Will from Stranger Things loves tennis.
You have to take it back, bro.
Right? Like Will's
no,
favorite sport.
I love how he's so like negative and so down on tennis, right? Basically calling tennis gay. I think he might have said the word fag or something, right? When relating to tennis. But you know what's interesting? I bet you, I don't know, the guy ranked 400th, whoever that guy is, seeded, right, in tennis. I bet you that guy is more athletic than Brendan.